Hey, what's up, y'all? This is the Will and the Sean Show. So, reality TV. Who'd have thunk?
That it last this long?
Who'd have thunk? Like, I remember when it first started coming out, and we all were just like, "Oh, these just some no-name people. They some
Right.
one-hit wonders. They some, here today, gone tomorrow, Z-listers." But guess what?
Wow. They really were Z-listers. Like
Yeah,
the fact that some reality stars are now A-list is crazy. They
everybody.
did used to look down upon reality TV
Yeah, and
stars.
I think in a sense they kind of still do.
Not really.
It's like I wouldn't say
Kinda, sorta. Kinda, sorta.
almost like they've carved out their own lane to have their own stardom or
Yeah.
their own success. Let's say that they have
That
found a
is
way to have their
that
own
is big as
successful
people.
careers.
Yeah, that's big as people who are A-list stars who, by whatever way that they became an A-list star.
Right. Um, who'd have thunk that we would be saying someone has a reality career? I
Right.
never thought that
Reality TV
reality
show
career. We
career.
have career reality TV people. I think it's a great. I mean, I ain't hating.
What are your favorite reality shows, and what reality shows did you like?
I loved making the band. That
Okay.
used to be my shit. Making the band was really good. I liked, you know what reality TV show I liked, but only had one season?
What?
Monica's Still Standing. I used to like that one.
Really?
I liked it because I like how it showed the behind the scenes and how she was like recording and how they came
Yeah.
up with the songs and stuff like that.
You would think it would have worked for her. You know what? It probably was gonna get another season, but it probably was some
She
stuff
probably,
behind the scenes.
yeah, you know how, ain't no telling what happened, but
That's true.
it
And
did
also, people
happen.
said it was boring.
But yeah, yeah, but I liked it. But I be liking boring stuff, I guess. But
Everybody likes their own what they like.
right. With the band, with making the band, I used to enjoy them being in the studio and stuff like that and the little rehearsals. I thought
Yeah,
that
we
was
did get like an
cool.
inside process of how like
Yeah.
records are made and stuff like that. Baking the Bed was one of my favorite reality TV shows.
Mm-hmm.
Top Model was my
Oh, top
ultimate
model.
favorite one. I'd wanted because I used to want to be a model, and I loved how I used to want to be a runway model specifically. Like just wanted to do walk on the runway, which I actually have in real life.
Oh,
So I actually
really?
did become
You
a.
got pictures?
I know how, I actually do. I
Oh,
do.
you gotta show them to
I have to
me.
find them. They're my album. But yeah, I actually have pictures. I did my first runway show that I actually did. Um, I used to love the Real World. I actually auditioned for the Real World when I was
Bro,
younger.
that's a classic.
I actually auditioned for it.
Did you get in?
Of course, I wasn't on the show, but
I mean, you
I
could have
did
said
audition.
no.
No, I would. Oh, I would definitely not going to say no. But that was like early reality TV. I thought it was
Oh
just so
yeah, was
cool
that
to like
90s?
to live. Yeah, it was very 90s.
Railroad started in like
In the 90s, early
yeah, in the
90s,
90s.
to
Yeah,
like to live in a house with different people in a different state and just see
right.
how that work out.
I don't know why, but I was waiting on them to come to Savannah. They still haven't come. I
They
was like,
came to
ooh,
Atlanta.
did they?
They came to Atlanta.
I was like,
I think
ooh.
so. No, or what did they come?
I
I
don't
think
think
they
they came
did.
to
I think
Georgia.
they did. Oh no, that was Bad Girls Club that came to Atlanta.
Yeah.
They was produced by the same producers, believe it or not.
Oh, was it?
hmm
Is Bad Girls on Zeus?
No, that's Baddies. So a lot of that
Baddies and Bad Girls are two different
there's two
shows.
different
I
shows.
did not know that.
So the girl Natalie Nunn was on Bad Girls Club. Her and a couple of other people had been on Baddies. They also were on Bad Girls
Oh.
Club. So Bad Girls Club used to come on the Oxygen Network.
And then they took it and made Baddies.
Yeah. So after years later, they created.
Oxygen didn't sue them.
Well, I guess
That's how
because the
lawsuit-ish.
rights, but because I guess it's Baddies versus Bad Girls Club, so they
Mhm.
could use Bad Girls Club.
Right. Now, do you think some of these reality TV shows are getting redundant?
Yes, like the all the wives shows.
Oh, as well as the baddie shows. I'll be
Oh,
watching.
absolutely.
I do be watching the fighting clips online. I ain't gonna lie.
I can't stand. I don't like them anymore. Like when I was younger, watching Bad Girls Club and stuff like that, I was like, "Oh, that was so exciting." But now, as an adult, I was like, they just got these people fighting like animals.
Yeah.
Like I feel like it's like a bad representation of the community.
So, do you think the reality TV shows make black people, especially black women, they really make y'all
Yes,
mad?
because that's who reality TV show is very black. Was very woman centered
Right.
because it's not just, but the black ones are the most popular, like the Real Housewives of Atlanta, Real Housewives of Potomac. They are very popular, even though they're like Beverly. People love Beverly Hills as well.
Mhm.
They like all the other, the ones that's more with other people. However, like these people are nothing doing but arguing and fussing and fighting over dinner and events. Like that gets old. Like
Yeah.
why do people keep watching the same old drama?
20 seasons in, they still
20 seasons. They just, if you they
it's
just
still
swap
old.
out a person now and again. I mean, you do see like certain parts of their lives and stuff like that. However, at this point now, no. Another show that I did like, but they canceled again. The one they said was boring. It is kind of boring, semi-positive. Those shows don't last long because the world loves a train wreck. Was Summer House Martha's Vineyard? They had
Oh,
the all
what's
black
that?
cast, and that show didn't last that long. They got like 2 seasons.
I didn't watch that one. I'm not a big TV watcher at all, to be honest. I
Okay.
I get most of my reality TV info from the internet,
Well, we
literally.
all do at this point.
Yeah,
Because like, even though I
literally.
don't watch Housewives anymore, but I still see the clips.
Right, exactly. And it's so funny because I never watch Housewives, but I know I know all their names and I know
See,
enough about them too.
exactly from the internet. Like
Hmm.
even like shows like Big Brother, Survivor, those shows have been running for forever. Especially Survivor. Survivor been going on for
Yeah.
a long time.
Survivor still comes
Yeah,
on. Oh
Survivor
my
still comes on.
god.
People still want to go on that show.
The Bachelor.
The Bachelor. The Bachelor has a new format. We have an older bachelor and a younger bachelor. They all put them on an island. You know, this island thing seems to be the thing now.
Right.
They
Because
have Love
yeah. Oh my
Island, this
gosh.
island, that island.
Yeah. Because the people at work always talk about Love Island, and I don't know what be going
You
on.
know what? The one reality show concept I thought was cool was the Love Is Blind one.
I like the first Love and Blind was good.
The first Love and Blind
That was
season
real
was
good.
really
And a
good.
lot of those couples are still together. I think one of them they're expecting a baby.
They just had a baby, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which one? That was the mixed couple.
Yep, the mixed
That's
couple.
my favorite couple. I like them.
Yep.
Shout out to them.
Yep, they had a
I
baby.
think they're from here too. I think.
Yeah, so like I think that was such a cool concept.
Mhm.
I like The Circle. If I know people probably don't like.
I
know
remember
what
you liking The
but I do
Circle.
like The Circle.
Yeah.
That's on Netflix, where they all like different apartments and basically
Mhm.
talking to each other through text messages. Basically,
Mhm.
it's kind of like a competition show. So I do kind of like competition shows as well. I like RuPaul's Drag Race. It's a good show. It's a good competition television show about drag queens. The show is really good. Like I like competition shows. It's so funny, believe it or
RuPaul
not.
has been on for a while too. That's
Yeah,
good.
that show has been running
They've
for a
been
long
going
time. They
strong
got
for a long
spinoffs,
time.
All Star seasons,
Mhm.
and everything.
Right. Would you do a reality TV show?
Yeah, I would. I
Really?
would. And I was trying to think, do I want to do a competition show or do I want to do like something where it's like an ensemble cast? I would probably say ensemble cast because people can kind of get to know you more versus a competition show. Because what if you're like first and second out? So you won't really be remembered unless you make it
True.
all the way towards the end.
I feel like competition shows would be stressful.
Yeah,
Like, oh, I gotta get on here and
absolutely.
work.
But also for me, it probably would bring out the competitiveness in me.
That too. That too.
So I would want to stay on the show because I want to make it.
I don't know if I don't know. In my mind, at least, I'm a private guy. I don't know if I want to be on reality
Would
TV.
you do like The Circle? The Circle, I think you'll fit The Circle. I think your personality will fit The Circle.
You think so?
Uh-huh.
Maybe, yeah.
Because I don't see like I don't think neither one of us would do like the love shows. Because I don't in real life, I don't like fighting for nobody if
Would
I'm
you do
trying to
Love and
get
Hip
with them.
Hop?
Absolutely not.
You wouldn't do Love and Hip Hop.
No, I wouldn't do love and hip hop. If they had something like some kind of like gentleman's thing, that's kind of
Right.
like the Real Housewives or something like that, like something like that, I would do that kind of show. Or I would do like a reboot of the Real World. I would do something like that where we're together. I might even do Big Brother, but Big Brother be having a lot of drama and stuff going on too.
The thing about it, it's gonna start off as a gentleman thing, and you're gonna be like, "Oh, okay, this is a classy show."
And then it's
By
gonna
the fourth episode,
it's getting ratchet.
they gonna be going
No, about a third season.
right.
Because they're gonna be like, we need y'all to spice it up.
right. Like I didn't know they. I thought this was a
Because the
a
producers
classy
gonna
show.
cause all a mess.
Right. The producers do be causing the mess. That's something I figured out too.
And then with editing, they gonna make you look crazy.
That too.
Because they got to have these archetypes.
But I will say this with reality TV, it does give these people a platform, and they get to really just be successful and grow and
Because I would do something. Look at the
businesses
Kardashians. Like they are huge. They are A-list. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And they have a show just about them and their family. Like
They
I would do
billionaires.
I would do something like that.
Hmm.
Like I would do if that. Not say if my family didn't want to do it, I would do it with my friends.
I don't see you being that open though. I don't. See
You don't think so?
I don't think you would.
Even though I am private,
Yeah.
I do want to explore that side of me.
Okay.
I do want people to get to know who I am.
Okay.
And because one thing I do strive for, and you know this about me, I strive for my own individualism. I don't want to be known for somebody else. I want to be known
Right.
also for Will. Yes, we do this podcast together, but I still want you to know who Will is.
True.
because me and Deshaun are not attached at the hips. However, I want you to know who Deshaun is because Deshaun has his own personality and Will has his own personality.
But does it take a reality TV show for people to figure that out?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Because again, they get an insight and a look on what we may and may not even get to share. They can see us doing a podcast, see us doing other things, see me dating, see you trying to date, see you working, me working. Like, I think we'll be very interesting
Interesting.
because we'll be normal.
Interesting to other people, but it's like people don't appreciate normal.
They actually, people are starting to look for normal now.
Okay,
Because
so
it's gotten so drastic out here. People are starting to look for normal.
so is the ratchet getting
Oh yeah, the
old?
ratchetness is definitely getting old.
Okay.
It's been got old for me, but yeah, it's definitely getting old out here.
People over it already?
Yeah, because if you notice in the
Well,
in the
they had
reality
a good run.
landscape, like I said, they're pushing for more of these love shows,
Love is a new trend.
these
in
dating
reality TV.
shows.
Yeah.
These dating shows are very big now.
Yeah. I mean, those be fake too.
Of course, I mean,
And not everything be fake too. Back in the day, you know what reality TV show used to be good?
what?
The Keisha Cole show.
Because it was authentic and
That
it was
was
real.
authentic reality.
Yeah, that
right
was
there.
real.
Matter
That
of
was
fact,
real.
that era in the early 2000s, those reality shows was real.
Those reality was
Like
super
the
real.
first basketball
It was super real.
They were like fighting.
Yeah.
And they were like mad at each other for
Yeah.
real. It wasn't no scripted. No,
Yeah,
they
it
didn't
was
like each other.
chaos.
Yeah, it was crazy. But yeah, the Keisha Cole show, it gave a lot of insight into her background and where she came from and her family. Like it was very
authentic, and I
insightful,
feel like people want authentic. Especially everybody's story need to be told. Everybody might not have a ratchet story. Somebody might come up from a better upbringing, middle class, lower class, whatever. People want to see that. We need variety. We don't need to see craziness every single time, every single day.
That's what's wrong with media, period. We don't have enough variety of anything.
Exactly.
It's like they find something that works and they just kind of wear it out. That's the problem.
They wears it out. Yeah. There it is, right there.
Would you do now when it comes to reality TV? Do you have to be on the network, or would you do like YouTube? That's a no.
No on the YouTube or no on the network?
I'm saying you not answering is a no for you on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
No.
I will start. It depends if it's produced well. Yes. But because it will probably reach more people than on the network, because sometimes a network won't even promote their shows. That's why a lot of times a lot of reality TV shows have come and gone because they don't get the promotion unless they get the super word of mouth. YouTube, you get more eyes on you.
Yeah, you have more. You may have more control.
Yeah,
too.
Especially. So that's a good thing. Any reality show I'm getting on, I'm definitely going to be.
Oh, you're not playing that. Yeah, you're gonna be one of the producers. Basically.
Yeah, but not so much that my hands gonna be to. I just don't let them see the real.
Right.
But absolutely, because you're not gonna make me look crazy out here. I'm gonna give you real. I'm gonna give you the real. I'm gonna be myself, and I'm gonna be real. But you're not gonna paint me, because sometimes on reality shows they can make you to be the villain. They can make you to be this and that.
Because they gotta have a villain.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, I said if I did a competition reality show, I would be the villain.
That's funny.
I would go in there being the villain.
Like you're gonna go, hey, I want to apply to be the villain of this show.
I'm gonna be the one that they don't see coming. Because I am generally. I am a kind person. I am really nice and I'm kind. But also, when you in that mode of you got to take somebody out as you or me, baby, I'm going to be the villain of the show.
That's funny.
Because guess what? You're going to always remember the villain.
The villains, hey.
Nobody remembers the nice guy. They remember the villains.
Some of our famous reality TV show people like New York. Omarosa.
Kenya Moore.
Yeah, they are they villains?
They villains.
They're all, oh wow. Are there any nice ones that are really popular? Candy. Yeah. Well, she was already popular, but Candy, yeah. I'm sure there's some
Cynthia
other ones too. She's nice.
Like there's a lot of there is a balance.
Yeah.
But everybody gotta have a villain. Somebody gotta be the antagonist.
Yeah.
There's antagonist and the protagonist. So Deshaun to be the protagonist, I'll be the antagonist.
But you know what? You never know what personality may come out.
That's true. That's what I'm saying.
In the moment.
That's what I'm saying. Because again, I'm generally a kind person, a nice person, but if I'm putting these, because with these overly produced shows, they put you into conflicts.
Yeah.
So, if you're gonna make me the big bad wolf, I'm gonna be the big bad wolf.
Right. You're not gonna hold back.
Oh, absolutely not. Because they're gonna be like, "Oh my God, I didn't see that coming." Again, because I wasn't raised that way.
Right.
But I'm not also a person who's gonna let you disrespect me. I'm not a provoke. I always tell people I don't start fights, but I will finish them.
Oh, so do you think? Sometimes when I think about reality TV and just a platform in general, the public in general, am I supposed to act a certain way because I have to represent my family and being a black
Yes, but
man
also
and
they
all of
want you to be
that?
yourself.
Yeah,
Being yourself is going to what convey over the television.
right,
Trying to self-produce yourself or overproduce yourself, like you said, me trying to go in and actually be the villain when I'm really not a villain.
right,
Like people can tell that. You know what I'm
right.
saying? It won't come off authentic at all.
The problem is too many of y'all trying to be
That's
villains.
the problem. Because guess what? If you're the loudest one in the room, you're doing all the rah-rah, you get all the camera time. So people are gonna know who you are. If you lay back and you are in the corner and quiet and meek, nobody paying attention to you.
And that's the problem too. People have figured out like how to
Because at the end of the
stand
day,
out in reality TV.
right? But at the end of the day, within television, you're creating TV.
Some of my favorite shows, even though I don't know the name of them, are the food shows. I just enjoy watching them make stuff, and it'd be so unnecessarily stressful. Like, why are we having a
Oh,
countdown?
like Chopped and
Yeah,
all
like
those different kind of
yeah,
shows.
it just be
And even on
stressful for
that,
no
they be having
reason.
villains on that show.
Yeah, they do it. They be funny too, because it's just unnecessary drama. And I think reality TV is nothing but a bunch of unnecessary
Would you would
drama.
have done American Idol in its heyday?
I don't see myself doing American Idol. No,
I'm talking about
American
back in the
Idol still
day.
comes on.
Yeah, you know the black guy just won.
He did. Congrats to
He's the one's
him.
going on tour with Brandy and Monica.
Yeah. Probably not. I'm just
Back when
saying.
Fantasia, all them people, Carrie Underwood, all them was
No,
becoming famous. You went did American Idol?
I wouldn't. I'm just
Okay.
not. I don't be wanting to do reality TV. Like, y'all in my business.
Would you have done Make It a Band?
No, y'all in my business.
Okay. Which reality TV show would you do?
I just watch.
You just watch, so you wouldn't be a participant.
Mm-mm. It's not for me.
You wouldn't do like Amazing Race and all those.
What's Amazing Race?
When they go travel around and doing different stuff,
Mm,
doing these quests and stuff.
no. What if I fall or something?
You
I don't want to embarrass
would do
myself.
Naked and Afraid and all those different ones.
No,
like
naked.
Yeah. I wouldn't do that one either.
What if they offer us reality TV? Would you do it?
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
Okay.
I'm not saying.
Well, I have to find a new partner.
And I would be okay with that. I would say, you know what?
I will convince you to do it.
They would have to pay me at least $1 million an episode, and I think that's more than fair. So,
absolutely,
yes, exactly,
absolutely.
Right? Yeah. So
we're gonna hit your price. We're gonna make sure that you're okay. We're gonna make sure you're compensated. Yeah. But we're not gonna be like fighting and carrying on.
And we have to be executive producers.
Oh, absolutely. Now, even if we didn't get paid, starting off getting paid $1 million an episode, we definitely be executive producers.
Right.
I'm definitely get a producer credit. You're gonna get that's something I have to get. And I'm not talking about no vanity, just producer credit. I'm talking about actual.
No,
where you actually get to be in the room with.
I have say so.
Yes.
Yeah. So I would never say never, but if the
I think that would be cool. Like, not just us. Somebody probably could take this. I'm sure somebody probably pitching a meeting about this anyway. But friends, going off just seeing what they do in the world.
Yeah, I mean, to me, what has taken the place of that? A lot of YouTube bloggers and bloggers.
Yeah,
just kind of seeing their day-to-day.
You creating your own show.
They're basically doing their own reality TV show as they do their everyday thing with their families and stuff like that.
Since we like dining out and going to different restaurants and stuff, would you do that kind of reality show?
I would do YouTube. I kind of want to do YouTube now. I just don't be feeling like editing. I come off real lazy on this podcast, and it's not on purpose.
Kinda.
Sorry, but if I can get through editing, which is not that hard because I already edited this podcast, I could do it. I could do it. I really can, because if I'm in control of my image, which I think is very important, I'm willing.
We talking about it like if you get on like Food Network or some show they offer you like us going around. Something like how Keith Lee goes around. Keith Lee and the other guy goes around like eating food at different restaurants, try different foods. Would you do that?
I'd do something like that because that's harmless.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like everything doesn't have to be like ratchet, pulling hair, and all that stuff. I'm not
right. Because as soon as you talk about reality nowadays, you automatically thinking baddies, Real Housewives.
You're thinking arguments and fussing and fighting.
Yeah. So
and fake drama.
Exactly. So if it's something cute like that,
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. We need variety of. We need something wholesome, something new. Remember Tia Tamera had one.
They did have one.
Something like that. Like that was cool. Like everything doesn't have to. We need to bring back some sense of normalcy and some sense of love and joy. But like all this toxic fighting and fussing,
we need to figure out a reality TV show.
I'm telling you.
We do.
See, I'm convincing you. I'm bringing you along the train.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got to figure out something. TBD, y'all. TBD.
TBD.
But until then, you got anything else to say about the era of reality? Will it ever end? Is this ever gonna?
I think certain genres of it probably would end, like the wife shows and certain other shows. Everything has its spin, right?
It's the modern day soap operas, basically.
Yeah, everything will have its spin. So I do think that reality TV will kind of go away because they're gonna go back to one of making quote unquote real stars.
Mm.
I'm not saying that they're not real stars, but people with actual like
But
talent.
those shows are expensive. Reality TV shows is cheaper to do, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and now with Hollywood
At the
and
end of the day, they're gonna put AI. AI gonna take over everything.
it's gonna be an AI reality show.
Absolutely. I bet it's in the works right now.
That's funny. That's hilarious.
Mark our words. We already just said it.
Right. But until then, y'all, make sure y'all subscribe to us.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. Let us know about your favorite reality TV shows.
And which one would you want to be a part of?
Mm-hmm. And which one can y'all see us on?
Yeah, I would like to hear that.
That's funny. Bye.
Bye.